What's going on YouTube? GSM right here. So in today's video I'm going to show you how to save your SHSH blobs for downgrade purposes on A12, A13 and newer, but also on the older devices. This video is brought to you by AnyTrans, a software that allows you to manage the data on your device like photos, music, videos and so on. You can quickly drag and drop files to your device directly from your computer. Check it out in the link below. It's available for both Windows and macOS. So before we start, definitely follow me on Twitter. It's at FC365 because I post here regularly about jailbreaks and so on. So definitely follow me there. I post the news there first because it's easier than making a video. So right now iOS 15.1 RC or release candidate and the iOS 15.1, the standard release, are available here. So it's basically the same thing, the same build. Now if you want to save the blobs for them, you need the program called blobsaver by airsquared. I talked about this on my channel a lot, but I usually don't show the A12 or newer devices. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to save the blobs for A12 and newer, and of course you can do that with blobsaver without being jailbroken. For example, you can be on iOS 15 or 15.0.1 or 14.8 or 15.1 and so on, but still be able to save the blobs. And at the same time you can be on iOS 14.1, 14.2, 14.3 jailbroken. You can be even on iOS 13 and still be able to save your blobs. You don't have to update if you use blobsaver. Now why you may want to do this? Well, you may want to do this if you want to use future restore in the future. If you go here on iDevice Central on my website and you press here on SEP and baseband compatibility chart, you're going to find this, which is basically what iOS versions can be downgraded to what iOS versions using the latest SEP and baseband components. So if you check out in here, everything is available here for each device. So you may want to save the blobs in order to be able to downgrade in the future when a jailbreak like Uncover or Taurine gets updated. So let me show you how you do that on A12 and newer. Now this tutorial also works with the older devices, but it's primarily focused on A12 and newer. So at first you need to connect your A12 or newer device to your computer and press read from device here for the ACID. You can input it manually if you want to, like you did with TSS Checker or with the TSS Saver by One Canon, but it's not necessary because as you can see, if you press read from device, it detects the device and also the model in here. This one is iPhone XS Max and it's running 14.8. And now as you can see, you have the option to save all signed versions or to specify a beta by giving the URL. But right now we're going to save not for betas but for the normal releases. So we're going to have this checked in here, all signed versions, and here on the app nonce and generator for the A12 and newer devices, the app nonce is necessary because otherwise the blob is not valid. If you have an iPhone 7 or 10 or iPhone 6s and so on, you don't need to specify the app nonce. However, if you have A12 or newer, you need that. Fortunately, this can be read automatically from the device, so I'm going to press read from device in here, and I'm going to say that I'm not jailbroken right now. If you are, you press in here, but I am not, so I'm going to do that, and it's entering in recovery mode. Your device will reboot and is going to probably show the laptop logo and a power cable. That's normal. So as you can see, it says reading app nonce in there. This has showed, we don't need it, and it says reading app nonce. Now the device will reboot back to normal and it says successfully got app nonce exiting recovery mode. So that's great. It means that it successfully got what it needs. Without this app nonce, the blobs that you save are not valid. Now you're going to ask me, what are these blobs? Well, these are small files containing the response from the Apple server when you try to downgrade. Right now, if you try to downgrade to 15.1 or to restore to 15.1, it's possible because as you can see, it's signed. It wouldn't be possible to go to 15.0.2 because the Apple server returns that it's not signed. Now what we do when we save blobs is to capture this response while it's still signed so that we can fake it later to the device. And as you can see, it says success in here. We press finish and we press go, and this will save the blobs. Now with the blobs saved, it doesn't matter that Apple stops signing it in the future because we can still replicate that response. The problem is that these blobs are actually signed and personalized for your device. So you cannot use somebody else's blobs, you cannot use mine for example, and of course you cannot fake them without having the real deal saved while they were still signed, for example right now. So if you didn't save 15.0.2 blobs at the time they were still signed, it's unfortunately no longer possible to do so, only while they are signed. You don't have to be on 15.1 for example, but it has to be signed. So yeah, with the blobs saved, you can now close this in here. The blobs can be found on your user folder in blobs in here, and as you can see, we have all of them. Now if you open one of them, I'm going to show you the structure of a blob so that you can see what it contains. It's basically a file containing a lot of base 64 encoded data, but this data is actually personalized centralized, so it's impossible to fake it and to, create your own and so on. So my device will have this data in a different way compared to yours. But once you have this is basically the response from the server. Once you have this, in combination with future restore and a non-setter, you will be able to downgrade. There is actually a tutorial about future restore and how to use it here on my website, and you can see exactly what you need to do and the steps that you need in order to downgrade with future restore and how it should look like and so on. It's a little bit of a complicated process, but it allows you to downgrade with no problem if you have the SHSH blobs and if there is a non-setter available. So yeah, that's it. That's how you save them. Definitely do that. It takes a couple of seconds and it does give you some good benefits in the future if a non-setter gets released. Thank you for watching. I am GeosNow and peace out.